12 mysterious things even scientists can't explain. Since ancient times, we've tried to explain numerous miraculous things that exist on our planet. The majority of such things are now explained scientifically. However, there are still some phenomena that are hard to believe. Bimini Road. In the 1930s, American psychic Edgar Cayce claimed that in 1968 the ruins of the lost city of Atlantis would be found in Bimini. In September, 700 meters of neatly placed limestone blocks were found in the sea near Paradise Point in northern Bimini. The chain of blocks is now called Bimini Road. Some think these are the remains of the famous civilization. Others believe it's the result of the seabed deepening. 11. Dancing Plague. July 1518. Strasbourg. Mrs. Trophia began to dance and didn't stop dancing. After 1 week, 34 more people danced along with her. After a month, the total number of the dancers reached several hundred. They danced without stopping, and 400 people died of exhaustion, heart attacks, or strokes. This phenomenon doesn't have any satisfactory scientific explanation. None of the theories explain the unbelievable stamina needed to dance for several days without stopping. 10. Andrew Carlson. In 2003, the FBI arrested a man accused of a stock exchange scam. Having only $800, he earned $350 million through 126 risky deals. After being arrested, Andrew said that he received the information from the future. According to his words, he came from the year 2256 in a time machine. Someone later paid a bond of $1 million for him, and Andrew Carlson disappeared. 9. The Boiling River. A little boy named Andres Russo often heard from his grandfather the legend of the river that literally boiled its enemies in its water. He dreamed of discovering this river. Growing older, he became a geologist, took a local shaman as a guide, and discovered the river in 2011. The temperature of the water was around 86 degrees Celsius. The miracle of its existence is that the river is 700 kilometers from the closest volcano. 8. Yanaguni submarine ruins. Terraced formations were found near the island of Yanaguni, Japan, by divers in 1986. The submarine formations are in large clusters up to 5 floors high. Artifacts were found that prove the existence of people in those places. In spite of this fact, scientists still argue about the origin of the pyramids. If we suppose that these formations are man-made, they belong to the pre-glacial civilizations. 7. The picture from the Braun Museum. This photo shows the opening of the Gold Bridge in Canada in 1941. Among the crowd stands a man who is dressed absolutely not accordingly to 1940s fashion. You can spot a zipped hoodie, a t-shirt with a XXI Century-style logo, and a portable camera in his hands. Some people are sure he is a time traveler caught on film. 6. Amazon rainforest geoglyphs. Studying the open landscape of the Amazon rainforests, scientists noticed numerous drawings carved in the ground, geoglyphs. Specialists have discovered 450 geoglyphs in northern parts of Brazil and Bolivia. The most ancient geoglyphs are 3,000 to 3,500 years old. The major theory claims that these constructions were meant for common meetings, discussions, and holding rituals. 5. Earthquake lights. The bright lights that accompany earthquakes are considered one of the most mysterious phenomena. Since 1600, there have been 65 proven cases of shining in the sky during seismic activity. However, the probability of seeing the lights is low, and you can only see the lights in 0.5% of all earthquakes. Many theories have been created in order to explain the phenomenon, but none of them come close to the truth. 4. A frozen girl. On December 20, 1980, Jean Hilliard was driving to her parents' home through snowy Langby, Minnesota. Her car suddenly stalled, and she decided to walk to her friend's home nearby. She lost consciousness because of overcooling and spent 6 hours lying in the snow until she was found. The air temperature was -22 degrees Celsius. When Jean was taken to the hospital, she showed no life signs, and her skin was so hard that it was impossible to give an injection. The doctors were sure that Jean was dead. Sometime after being defrosted, she started moving a little. After 3 days, she began to move her legs, and in 6 weeks she was considered absolutely healthy. 3. The ghost ship Carol A. Deering. Carol A. Deering was an American commercial schooner that became a famous ghost ship. It was found aground in 1921 with no crew on board. The galley was full of food, the logbook was absent together with personal belongings, the anchor, and navigation devices. The steering control was broken. At the end of 1922, the investigation was stopped without any official conclusion. 2. The Rain Man. Don Decker's grandfather died in 1983 in Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania. After the funeral, the young man suddenly felt feverish and fell into a trance. At the same moment, water started dripping down the ceiling and the walls of the living room. There were no water pipes in this part of the house, and everybody was completely puzzled. Don's friend called the police. Officers asked him to carry the young man out of the house and take him to a nearby pizza restaurant. The same phenomenon happened there. Water started dripping from the ceiling. As soon as the men left the building, the rain stopped. 1. The submarine ocean. Scientists discovered a gigantic reservoir with water 660 kilometers deeper than Earth's surface. The reservoir is considered to be 2.7 billion years old. Its volume is several times bigger than the volume of the world ocean. Thanks to this discovery, a new theory has appeared. Earth's oceans possibly appeared because the underground ocean burst outside, not vice versa as was previously thought.